Hello again, I am Jim Bob and welcome back to Subnautica on the PS4. I've had a little bit of a reorganise in here, nothing major, just a little bit. So these lockers were over here, they're now over here, and where the lockers were is now a window because I've put in some grow beds outside, some exterior grow beds, and you can see I've got a few things growing away in there. I'll come to those in a minute. I've also made a little bit of a change in here, so the posters that we found I've stuck up in here. I've gone out and I've been scavenging resources to try and get ready to build the prawn suit, and on top of that I have also crafted, with the many batteries that we found, a couple of power cells and a power cell charger. So we have a charger here next to our equipment and provisions lockers. I might actually move these because there isn't a lot of space around here, so these may get moved possibly to the other end over there. So I've got one power cell charging away in there, and I've got another one in the storage locker in here. So I've got a battery, a power cell, a beacon. There were two beacons, and I've used one of them, as you'll see in a minute. An extinguisher, a couple of bottles of water, a provision pack, and a first aid kit. So just some essential kind of supplies just to keep us tiding over there. And then I've also taken off the other storage module and put our depth module back in there as well. So that is the state of play with our sea moth. We move around here. Nothing else in here has changed, has it? No. What I have also started doing, I'll actually move this door a bit as well. That door was the other side of the ladder, just there, and there was a hatch there. The hatch has been moved to the far end there, and then we can now section this off so that we have an entrance and then this kind of corridor in the middle. And then off to the other multi-purpose room, and I've started constructing, but haven't finished yet, a water purification system. We need aerogel to finish this. Surprise, surprise. So I had to give up and look at the wiki to figure out what aerogel was and how to make it, and it turns out it's my own fault for just not scanning stuff enough. We need rubies and gel packs to make aerogel, and so I figured, okay, I'm gonna have to go out and find myself some gel packs from somewhere. And while I was out scavenging resources, mainly kind of titanium, what I also spotted was the really big wreck. You remember we found that massive wreck? I found it again while I was looking for debris, metal salvage. I found the big wreck, and while I was down there marking a beacon for the big wreck, I also found a gel sack as well. Well, I found two, and then in trying to put them both in the planter, I accidentally ate one of them because I pressed the wrong button. But the other one I planted, and then what I've been doing is I've been coming along with a knife and just breaking them up with the knife like this. You get three spores per gel sack, and then just planting those back into the planter like that, and then they will just start to grow back like that, which means I can now harvest these as I need them for making aerogel, and I'll always have a supply. And we'll do that with other things as well. You can see I've put the other two posters up here. The Keep Calm one, I just put it up just to get it out my inventory, but I won't see it very often because I'll either look out the window there or look at the battery packs and I'll see my other prawn suit, kind of, what was that, natural disaster thing? Natural selection poster with the mech suit on it. And I won't really see the Hello Kitty, Keep Calm poster, which suits me fine. Because I'm not a big fan of the Keep Calm phenomenon that swept the world. Right. So, it's time for us to craft our very first aerogel. I haven't crafted this before, but I have got the materials I need. So, how many aerogels do I need? I know I need... Is it 1? for the water purifier. I can't remember how many I need for the water purifier. Let me check. Yes, it's 1. So let's go throw that onto the water purifier, get that up and running first of all. And I think it's 1 that I need for the prawn suit as well. It might be 2. Well, let's finish this off first of all. There we go. So we're now purifying water. I'm guessing that'll just spit out bottles of water when it's done. It looks like it's also going to generate salt for me as well, which would be kind of cool. It is using up power quite quickly, so it's using up power faster than I'm generating, so I might need to actually put a reactor in at some point, but for now I'm going to make do with another solar panel and hope that will be enough. So let me just check what I need for another solar panel. 2 quartz, 2 titanium, 1 copper. And this is my last piece of copper, I think. 2 quartz, 2 titanium, and 1 piece of copper. Right, let's go out and stick another solar panel on the side here. So hopefully my power will actually start to slowly charge back up a bit. Yeah, it is. Just ever so slightly charging during the day. That might be an issue. So we'll have to keep an eye on that. Now I need to craft my prawn suit. Now I've got all the materials I think that I'm going to need. Let me have a look. I need 2 aerogels, so I need another aerogel. Actually, I need 2 more, don't I? That's 1. I need another ruby. I think, or have I got an aerogel in my inventory already? No, just the 1. So let's get another ruby from storage. There we go. And make our way outside. I've got too many. Well, I say too many. I've got 1 of these that I don't need. I could eat it. Yeah, screw it. Let's eat it. I've got plenty growing. And let's make our way up to our mobile vehicle bay. Up here. And now we should have everything we need to craft the prawn suit. There it is, the prawn suit. 2 plasteel ingots, 2 aerogels, 1 enamel glass, 2 diamonds, 2 lead. Craft, baby.
It is normal when first piloting a prawn suit to feel a sense of limitless power. Prawn operators receive weeks of training to counteract this phenomenon. You will have to make do with self-discipline.
There it is, this is my prawn suit.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Oh, wow, we're sinking. Look at that. L2 and R2 are punch. L1 is my thrust. R1 is my... I'm just naturally going to sink. So, okay, what's down here in my inventory? What is that in my inventory? Oh man, this is so cool. Hang on a minute. Oh no, yeah, that's the other side, isn't it? That's the other entrance. Yeah, that'll be my my prawn suit storage. Or my prawn suit area, I suppose. What are the things that are just showing on that? Access upgrades. Oh, so it's just the arms. Oh, I see. Okay. Well, we have, if you remember, we have a couple of modules. Where did I leave those? I think I left them in my equipment. But oh, we got a message. It's been a while since the radio's gone off.
Playing partially translated broadcast.
9 new biological subjects designated. Mode. Hunting. Analyzing. Sharing subject locations with other agents.
9 new. Okay, so that's possibly the other survivor or the other pod members that didn't blow themselves up or drown or get eaten by creatures. Or maybe it's part of the Degassi crew. So that's for the Cyclops. I've got a Seamoth depth module, that's no use, but the small storage unit here can go on the prawn suit. And we have the upgrades available. Actually, let's see what basic upgrades we can fit. Let's have a look. Prawn suit modules. I don't actually know what my depth is. We need nickel ore. Haven't come across nickel yet. Prawn suit thermal reactor. Recharges power cells in hot areas. I've only come across one hot area so far, apart from those occasional thermal geysers. Jet suit upgrade. We need more nickel ore, crystalline sulfur, titanium and lithium. Grappling arm. Fires a grappling hook for enhanced environmental traversal. That sounds kind of cool. A drill arm. Now that's what we need to break up those large clusters of stuff that we've seen. So we're going to need one of those. We need 4 diamonds for that, and we don't have any now. We've just used our last 2 to make the prawn suit. I haven't got any lithium left either. I use that to make the plasteel ingots for the prawn suit. So that's 2 sets of materials that we need to go after. And then the torpedo arm, again, lithium, aerogel, and titanium. Okay. What other upgrades can we make? Let's take a look at the modification station. We've got upgrades for the Cyclops, which we still haven't finished unlocking yet. That's to apply percussive force with the repulsive cannon. We've done the fin upgrades, we've done the tank, we've done the knife. Seamoth, I think we've done all the Seamoth stuff, yep. Exosuit. Kyanite. I haven't come across kyanite yet. Oh, we're almost at power, look. We are draining power way too fast. Alright, let's start looking at reactors. So we have a bioreactor, composts organic matter into electrical energy. I can actually make one of those right now. I've got all the materials for that. A nuclear reactor uses rods to generate energy. I don't have enough to make another advanced wiring kit.
Warning, emergency power over.
Or a plasteel ingot. But I can make a bioreactor. I have a spare wiring kit. I have some spare Lubricants. I've still got 2 leftover batteries as well. Metals. I want 3 titanium. There we go. So does this go inside or does this go out? Oh, yeah, it does. Look, it goes in the center of a room. Do I want it in here, or do I want it in with the water purifier? I think we put it in with the water purifier, really, don't we? Would make more sense. Nothing's sparking away. I was unpowered. It's made some salt. Right, reactor. What's this going to do for my base strength?
A reliable power source is a critical step towards self-sufficiency. Consider keeping a photojournal of your achievements to motivate you in times of despair.
Use bioreactor composts organic matter. We're going to need organic matter. Any old organic matter? Let's just grab a couple of these. No, stop clicking it off. Let's throw these in, see what happens with these. Are these organic enough? Should have put this the other way around, really, never mind. So let's throw these in. Oh yeah, look at that.
Power restored. All primary systems online.
Look at that, it's sludging them up. How long did they last? And does it vary depending on the material? There's got to be some materials that are better than other materials to go in here, I would have thought. %70 till our first water. Oh, the sun's come up. I can tell because the power's going up quite quickly now. Alright, well, we'll leave that like that. Building up some power reserves. What were we going to do? Lost my train of thought now that we've had that power issue to deal with. We were going to go do something. I'm sure everyone's shouting at the screen, telling me what I was going to go and do, and I honestly can't remember. Oh yes, I was going to go and put the storage module on my prawn suit. That was it. So, where's my upgrades? There we go. Does it have storage already? Oh, it already has storage, look. Oh, okay. Well, in that case, I'll use it for now, but going forward, we won't really need, I don't think, to put another storage module on this thing. Seeing as we have a free upgrade, we might as well use it for now. So where's that put the extra storage? Put it on an arm or a leg? Did actually put it on there? It did. Or has it just increased the amount of storage in the storage compartment? It looks the same, doesn't it? I guess that just doesn't do anything. Seems a bit odd. That it would give me the opportunity to... let's take that back out again. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 24 spots. Oh, I see. Yeah, it has. It's added in an extra 6 slots, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, added in an extra 6 slots. So not a huge upgrade to our storage, but
Welcome aboard, Captain.
an upgrade nonetheless. I'm so pleased I have my giant freaking robot suit. And one of the things I did notice, because I've been playing around with survival mode on a separate save file, is that there was an extra way in here that I hadn't seen initially. And I've got to remember where I found it now. Was it up the top over here? I don't think it was. I think it was a bit further down. But I found a way in. At least on my other save file, I found a way into the actual wreck. And I found a crew manifest file on Paul Torval, one of the Degassi survivors. And I want to see if the way I found is the same, because I've tended to find that what you see in these, it can change depending on the file that you have loaded. So here we go. So we can get in. Look, I missed this the first time we came and explored this. And there's a whole load of bits and bobs in here, including a propulsion cannon, which of course we don't need anymore. But we'll take it for the resources. But there's a wealth of stuff in here, including battery charger fragments. There's a door that needs to be repaired. Let me break out the repair tool. And I want my scanner. My repair tool. There we go. Why won't it let me fix this door? I have power. Why can't I fix this? That's annoying. I should be able to fix that door and then go into the lower level. And there's an access point around the opposite side as well. So it's not just this room. There's another section completely separate that we can get to. Why can't I get in through there? That's frustrating. Just jump in the prawn, top my O2 up.
Seek fluid intake.
We're a bit thirsty. Where is my water? There we go.
Vital signs stabilizing.
So the other access, I think that is further up here. But I've noticed that the contents of some of these things can change, and the locations of them can change a little bit. They don't always seem to be exactly the same each time you start a new file. Well, maybe it's just me, but things do seem to be slightly different. You don't always see the same thing every time. At least I don't think I've seen the same thing every time. I see the same thing more now that I've played multiple times or started multiple save files, just trying different things out. But like I say, I'm sure I've seen difference in starting setups where some resources are scattered. You tend to see certain clusters will pop up again and again, but they're in different locations. The way everything is spaced out is in slightly different locations. The hardcore file I was on, I could open this door by fixing it, and this one doesn't seem to want to let me do it. I don't know why. It's an oddity. And there should be another access somewhere on the opposite side. And that's what I'm trying to find at the moment. Maybe it's not there because I can't open that door on this particular file. Maybe I'm not supposed to get through that door on this particular wreck. Yet on a different file, I am. So maybe that data pad entry is actually in a separate wreck. Maybe it's in the really big wreck that we need to go back to. Yeah, because I need to go. I should be able to go through that door. Alright, let me try going down. I'm just not seeing that other way in. There should be a hole somewhere for me to just go in. And it's not here. So yeah, this wreck is the same shape and size as a hardcore file I've been playing on, but well, maybe this was the door. See, I know we came in this side because everything in here has already been scanned. Look, the table, the chair, the desk. Oh, now we're out there. Let's get back to the prawn. It's cool that we have a jump pack, but it's a little limited in range. Charges up pretty quickly though, which is a good thing. Ah, there we go. There's a PDA in here, look. Oh, it's Maida. Her datapad entry. You see, that's different. That wasn't here in the other save file that I played on. So it does seem, like I say, that it does kind of randomly generate certain things. That should have been, that was Paul Toval's file, not Maida's file. Just double check that there's no other access points in here. Another battery charger. See, when I came in this wreck on my hardcore file, it was before I'd gone to the... I died, so... I didn't save either. So that file was a one and done. Nothing to go back and compare with. But when I was on the hardcore file, and I came down here, there were bits of prawn suit that I could gain access to, and I hadn't gone to the Aurora, so I hadn't seen an entire prawn suit. They were just bits like arms and legs and stuff, and so I started scanning them, and I needed 20 parts because I didn't have a complete suit to scan, and I was just scanning bits. It would have taken 20 pieces of prawn suit to scan it completely and get the blueprints, which just seems insane. 20 bits of prawn suit. I don't think there's anything else of any value or use in here. Got just over a minute of air left. Just check there's nothing in there. Yep, there's a propulsion cannon in there. So that's more titanium. Do not want to get shocked. And promptly get shocked. Not very clever. Alright, there we go. So,
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I like the Prawn, but I don't think this is going to serve me very well for going down to the wreck, which is where we're headed next. We're going to head back to the wreck with all of our new cutting gear, etc., so that we can really try and explore that area in a bit more detail, because we only kind of went in a little way and we got a little bit kind of turned around, which reminds me of something else I want to create. Natural. I'm going to create some flares. There we go. Let's just top up our food and water levels, because they are a little bit low. Let's put that one back in. There we go. And we need some water. I wonder if we've finished making water at the processor yet. Let's go find out. Look at our power levels. Just check how much has been consumed by this. Ah, see, it's still going, look. Still loads in there. Yay, we have water. Look at that. 50. Wow. That's a lot of water. We're going to end up with too much salt. I wonder if we can upgrade this to have a bigger storage bay. Or a separate bay for salt. Have to keep an eye on that. Yeah, I just want to drink a normal water for now. There we go. Let's put the salt in with our minerals. And put our titanium away. Alright, we are good to go. So, let's head out to the wreck. In the Seamoth. I just want to check it's not the repair tool that's damaged. Yeah, see, look, I can fix that. It must just be a different file, meaning a different configuration of the internals of that ship. So, off to the wreck. Where is the wreck? There it is. I want to see if we can get some of that blood oil as well. See if we can actually grow the plant that creates the blood oil. Because I get the feeling we're going to need more benzene. I was having a look at some of the crafting requirements. And I could see benzene popping up a few times. The ground hasn't loaded in properly still. So if we can grow our own blood oil, because it takes 3 to craft 1 benzene, and they're big as well. They take up 4 blocks in the inventory. If we can get all that kind of done at the base, that would save a lot of time and hassle. We've got some volcano vents over here. So this would be a geothermal area where we could recharge. You can see our temperature going up, look. Up to around 50 something. 53 degrees at the moment. If we move over. If we had a geothermal upgrade for the prawn suit, that's where we could charge it. But the wreck itself is down here. There we go. So I've already gone ahead as I was scavenging and scanned all the boxes along the top here, or searched all the boxes, and it was just over here somewhere. Just here, I think it was, that I found the gel sack. I'm not sure if I checked all of these boxes last time. I think last time we came down here we did. Although there's something there. I'm not sure what that is. Let's go take a look at that. Oh, it's a scanner room fragment. I think I had a full inventory last time, which is why we didn't pick that up. And let's see if we can find our way back in. Where was it we found our way in last time? Let's drive around and look for it first. In fact, I never checked out these boxes, I don't think. Do need to be wary of the warpers as well, because they will pull me out now that we are of interest. We do risk getting nabbed. That's salt. Yeah, I don't need to ever go looking for salt again now. We've got a natural salt production facility back at the base. Where was my way in though? It's somewhere a bit further up. Let's get back in the sea moth. Try and find that entrance point, because I saw a door in there that needed to be cut, if I remember rightly, last time. And there was my way in. Just there. So let's go in. See if we can find a way to cut our way in, and see if we can find something useful in here. Like another part of the other remaining vehicle that we haven't built yet. I'm trying to remember what it's called now. Just checking everything there. There's nothing in the stuff. So let's cut through this door. The Cyclops. That's what it is. I was trying to remember what it was called. Yeah. Maybe we can find the... I think we need one more bit of the Cyclops. We can find that in here. That'd be awesome. Another door to cut through. Ah, PDA. Data box. Cyclops docking bay. Nice. We're talking about the Cyclops, and we immediately find something that would make that very useful. Nutrient blocks. All of a sudden, we're just finding tons of these things. Look at them. At least we're not going to go hungry while we're out on a mission. That's a good thing. I've got to be careful of my air levels. A little over 2 minutes to go. We're going to kind of sweep this ship in stages, I think, so we don't get too lost. Can't go through that way. So let's head back out carefully so I don't get shocked. Of course, you know, the irony of me saying that last time I came down here I got shocked. Is that a data pad? No, it's not. We're going out the bottom here, aren't we? Come on. We're 200 meters down, so it's a bit of a long trek to try and stick a pump up at the surface and then just bring pipes down from the surface. We'd need a monstrous number of actual pipes to connect the pump all the way down here. That's why I've got the sea moth with me. And the prawn suit would just be a bit too unwieldy, and I don't know if I'd have enough thrust to be able to get back up. So we cut through that door. And then we've got this door here, so let's cut through this one now. See what we can find in here. Still holding out for another bit of Cyclops. It's a long way down. Nothing scannable. No. So I guess... Oh, that's a door I can manually open. No, I can't because there's stuff in the way. Okay, turned around. Let's see what's down the vent. Because there's only one way, that's good. Don't want to get lost. A little over 2 minutes of air. I see data pads. Profile on the Torgal company. Nothing in a box that we can scan. Now I think it's time for us to make our way out of the wreck. So we scanned our way through the top of the ship. Let's start exploring the bottom of it. There's also some boxes down here that I think there's definitely stuff that we need to scan. I can see a bit of scanner room / bioreactor just over there. So that's the hole I think that we've just come out of. Just here. Ugh, it's so disorienting trying to position myself when the ship's at a weird angle. Yeah, so we've checked all this stuff. I'm sure there's more in here that I've missed. The other side of the room that we've been in. Yeah, I'm not seeing a new access point. I think the last time we came out on this side, didn't we? Maybe somewhere down the base. we been in here? I think we have. Maybe not. Yeah, I think this is where we got the Torval pad, isn't it? Yeah, because there's the vent that we came through, and then we came out this way to go back to the yeah. Okay. What is this? Is this something we've already scanned? Little bench, I think. There's a bit of scanner room. I think that's a bit of membrane tree. Yep, something to scan. Lost it now. Some more wreckage down here. We need still haven't actually scanned one of these great big things here. I don't know if I can scan one of these great big things here. I can. Anchor pods.
30 seconds.
Ooh, running out of air.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Let's have a quick look at the latest entry. What's new down here? Ah yes, the Cyclops docking bay repair module. Is that all I need? A repair tool and some copper wire. Oh, it's a module. Ah. Not an actual docking bay. Let's see. Where is... there's the manifest on Almeida. Mercenary born in the Mongolian states, experienced in ship-to-ship and close-quarters combat techniques, tours of duty with the Mongolian Defense Force and Trans-System Federation, dishonorably discharged from the TSF 15 years ago for going off missions of which is classified. Emissary Kassar, or Emissary Kassar, reports Maida was hired to accompany Paul Torgal aboard the Degassi into uncharted space and defend the ship in case of assault by pirates or rival corporations. Where is... There we go, public documents. Corporate profile of the Torgal Comp. Torgal Corporation, long-standing family-run clan that operates almost a dozen mining and trading operations. The company share price hit an all-time high on the announcement by a Mongolian cabal of their intention to construct a new phase gate utilising Torgal materials. These plans were put on hold when Bart Torgal, the intended leader of the new mining operation, disappeared along with his father roughly a decade ago. Okay. Let's minimise this. Oh, we've got a cave. I do love a good cave, you know. I also, you know, have a tendency to get lost in caves as well. Is this so much a cave as just a kind of an outcrop? Well, I need some lead. Got a little bit, but I get the feeling we're going to need more. That's silver. I'm never going to find the material I actually want. It's just kind of an outcropping, isn't it? That kind of loops around the side. There's more sandstone. More sandstone. Yeah, we're going to have to go back down there at some point to check out that big beast. Was that a ruby? I've used a few rubies recently. It'd be nice to stock those up a little bit. Have we still not scanned rubies? Apparently not. I doubt we'll learn anything new about the ruby, but where is my sea moth? There's the wreck. Oh, gone a bit off mission. Bit of a diversion there, but we're back. That's salt, nothing in there. I think these are all going to be strapped down, aren't they? That's why we disappeared a moment ago. Let's check these two down here. Yep. Alright, so I think we've cleared the big wreck. Let's go reclaim our beacon. Let's take a drink of our nicely new filtered water. Lovely. And let's go deeper. Let's make our way back towards the nasty, nasty stuff. Down in the depths. I kind of want to scan one of these creatures. I don't see anything else that's particularly vicious. Have I scanned one of these? I think I've already scanned one of these. Oh no, no I haven't. Ah! Did that turn into a warper, or did the warper just appear in front of me as I tried to scan that? Now I don't know where. There's my sea moth. Jelly rays. I don't like being so close to wildlife that could be quite nasty to us. The other reason I don't want to come down here in the prawn is because if that thing gets unpowered, I mean it's just, well, it's going to sink instantly. Which might not be a good thing. Oh, I'm a little nervous already. I'm pressing wrong buttons because I'm nervous. Ah, there's that habitat, look. Can we get there without being killed? Find out next time. We're going to call it an episode here. That's it from me. Thanks for watching. I am Jim Bob and I'll be back with some more Subnautica here on the PS4 very soon.